What's up, guys? Welcome back, and we are back at it again. Let us talk about some of the common mistakes that we see at the gym. Well, let me make it better. Let me talk to you about some of the most bullshit advice that I have received when it comes to training. Well, there are pages and pages, the list goes on. So I've decided, let me make this a series. So whenever I feel the need to do so, I will probably put a video with a couple of points here and there talking about the shit I've received. And the problem is, I really took into this advice and it took me years and years to realize what I was doing was absolutely wrong. So I just imagined, what if I had somebody with the right knowledge and right guidance to put me on path from day one? Things would have been different. So that's why I'm here, guys. Well, if you guys really do intend on listening and like my content, you better listen up because this will help you out. And if you guys do like this series, put a thumbs up or click that thumbs up button. I will be back with more videos. Point number one, lift heavy weights to get bulky and light weights to get shredded. And I'm very sure that all of you guys have heard about this. And no matter what, no matter how much I think about it, it makes absolutely no sense to me. The sentence itself makes no sense to me. Well, from my experience, let me break this down. So what they're trying to say is, when you're trying to get big, you're trying to bulk up, you lift as heavy weights as you can, max out, kill yourself, annihilate yourself each and every workout. When you're cutting down, rep it out. 200 reps on the squat, 100 reps on the bench. You have weak arms, do 200 reps on your bicep curls. Basically, superset, drop set, go all out, go balls deep, keep pushing it, and that's how you make gains. So that was the ideology. And I did listen to it, and I did it for a while. And guys, if you're a natural lifter, you're going to completely burn out, and most likely you're going to make a little bit of gains, but at the end of the day, you're going to completely plateau. That's not how it works. So the rep range when it comes to hypertrophy for any movement is somewhere between 24 to 32. Okay, that's why you have programs like 5x5, 5 sets into 5 reps, which is 25, 3x8, which is 24, 3x10, which is 30. So you understand programs are designed in a certain manner. You don't see a program which has 4 into 100 or 2 into 200. It doesn't work that way because your body is designed in a manner for you to apply a certain stimulus to grow. You have to stimulate the muscle, not annihilate the muscle. Keep that in mind. And that is very important. So keep it simple. It's all about patience and being consistent. This is where these problems come into play. When you're wondering, oh my God, I'm working on, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, but I'm not getting gains. Maybe because you're not taking into consideration progressive overload, muscle training frequency, all those parameters do add up. So you guys go crazy. Think of some coach somewhere, let me figure it out, find some crazy bodybuilding coach, figure it out, and then you have yourself doing thousands of reps and killing yourself. Just because it feels great, it does not mean it is the right way to train. And the funniest part, guys, is this guy on Instagram messaged me not a while ago, very sweet fellow. So he messaged me and he said, you know what, I'm deadlifting twice a week and I'm squatting once a week. People in my gym are laughing at me saying, why are you doing these movements? Well, I just didn't say anything. I'm like, dude, it's fine. Do what you want. As long as you know what you're doing, it doesn't matter. Don't give a shit what people have to say to you. Just go ahead and do it. But if this was 2 years ago, I would have lost my mind. It's just because that, in these past couple of years, I've realized so much about the fitness industry that it really doesn't matter. Just do what you have to do and then hopefully people will listen. That's all I can say, okay? And so if you guys are looking for a number of variations in a set, in a workout or in a split, 6 to 7 should be fine. So 6 to 7, you can do 5x5, 3 into 8, 3 into 10, and progressively overload. You will see gains, trust me, provided your nutrition and your sleep and all the other parameters are in check. Okay, and guys, so I've thought about this and I've realized, the main reason as to why this bullshit, you have these miscommunication and problems come into play is because of lack of communication. The thing is that we respect our elders, we respect people with of a higher rank or status so much that we forget to question. We have to question everything and anybody for that matter. This is the biggest mistake that I've made in my life. I just blindly followed what anybody said because maybe I was scared. Actually, maybe it was only because I was scared. Or maybe because I was brought up that, you have to respect people, elders, everybody, which is true. Respect everybody, but you have to question. Does not mean if you respect someone, you can't question them. Whoever it is, guys, be it a political leader, president, maid, servant, whatever it is, respect them. But no matter what they say, you have to question. Respect the person who you question and respect the person who questions you. Okay, you should be happy someone's questioning you. At least someone is interested and they want to know. So don't give out bullshit. Understand what you have to say and make sure people learn. That's what I'm trying to say, guys. So it was crazy, back in the day. I would just go to some coach, be like, dude, what do you do? Okay, sir. Okay, yeah, fine. That's it. Just because he's a big coach or big guy doesn't mean you have to listen. You have to always question, guy. I don't care who it is, who you are. You have to question. That's the only way we will grow. Doesn't matter, elder, younger, president, prime minister, question. You have to question, okay? Wow, that was a cool rant, okay? Now, point number 2, which is the rest between sets. Now we all have 90 seconds, 120 seconds, 180 seconds, which is great. The reason why we keep these certain rest periods is so that you can remind yourself to be focused to hit the weights again. And even rest periods really help in fat loss, because for instance, if you keep a really short rest period between sets, maybe 10 seconds between sets of burpees, what happens is you're having a very dense workout. You're maximizing the amount of volume in a short period of time, so you're burning a ton of calories. But when it comes to hypertrophy, that's not the case, guys. I was the type of guy who had a wristwatch. The minute my set's over, started. 90 seconds up, I'm not talking to you, done. Let me get to my workout. So what I thought for that matter is the minute your time is over, your gains are going out the window. You have to train in those 90 seconds or in those 120 seconds. That's the only break you get, and you have to go to train. That was the ideology I had when it comes to training. But that's absolutely bullshit, guys. You can take your time, rest. Get the adequate rest that you need in order to build muscle. That makes no difference. You're not going to lose your gains, or you're not going to completely shrink. Okay, it makes no sense whatsoever. The idea is over a period of time, you understand your body will adapt to a certain stimulus where you can realize that, okay, fine, I got to hit the weights again. Just remember that you don't give yourself too much of a break where you lose that muscle fatigue, where you lose that workload, where your body completely cools down and you don't feel the need to lift. That's the only thing you got to remember. At the end of the day, breaks between sets are important, but they're not so important where you have to go on the dot. Remember to keep in mind you have your set, keep it intense, keep the breaks to a relative period of time. As simple as that, and I'm trying to break things down as much as possible. Now I'm going to stop with all the complicated shit in my videos. I'm trying to make it as simple as possible so that everyone can understand. And I realize when I really communicate with you guys, like you know, my buddies, my friends, my families, I feel more of a communication, you know. You guys understand better, you guys have better feedback. And the last point, which is a pretty good point, but I've been told over the past 2 years by hundreds of people, take fat burners, they'll tighten your skin. So I've been told to do this for years and years together. It did make sense initially because as your body fat reduces, your skin gets tighter. But then again, this one guy told me, you know what, I had a really fat client who I was working with, and he was like, you know what, give this guy a fat burner, all his loose skin will tighten up. That makes no sense whatsoever. What does a fat burner have that will tighten your skin? Just think about it that way. It makes no sense whatsoever. So I don't want to talk about it more because it's a complete bullshit fact. At the end of the day, that's what it is. If you guys like this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. I will do another video like this and I will keep doing so. Make sure you subscribe. At the end of the day, don't be like me. Remember to respect people and to always question. Always question. That's the biggest mistake that I've made in my life. Okay, I've never questioned. I've always given people the benefit of the doubt and I've always got jacked. Okay, see you guys. Subscribe.